music I'm listening to in my ear. And it's cool how they're changing it from the first three mechs of just being Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, Boba Fett, to now it's not just Luke Skywalker, it's Luke Skywalker's swinging mech, which leaves the door open to the future being like Luke Skywalker's something else mech, maybe like his land speeder mech or something else. I mean, that's kind of a good idea, so you can not just have it based on the character, but one of his most iconic ships as well. All right, so I would think that, I think maybe they definitely didn't go that direction with Boba Fett for the obvious reason. They're trying to get rid of Slave One as a word in their universe, which is kind of stupid. But for Luke Skywalker starting off this new idea, I don't know. I think that's great. I haven't seen any other mechs coming out in this line, but we at least got this one to start off with. We got bags like 3, 4. Let me put them over here since I'm obviously going to put the directions on my left side. 2, and I'm guessing 1 is where we're going to start out. We get this little book. There's a way to use the app to build with, but obviously I can't do that right now. And I tried that before, and it's like, what's the difference? All right, this is really strange. First off, we're not building the figure. We usually build it right out of the package. All right, so let me put that up there. And we're going to start off with bag number 1. And we have a lightsaber. The lightsaber piece was right there. It's out of the bag. It's obviously not part of a bag, which is kind of strange. And we have Batman back here observing my work. He wants to see how it's going to go. See if he's got a new play friend. I mean, seriously, you got lots of play friends around here, trust me. Listening to Christian classic music. It's christianrock.net, but I'm listening to the christianclassicrock.net. Right now it's All Star United. Remember that group around the year 1990-ish, 95-ish? I think I had their only CD they ever made as far as I can remember. Yeah, it's been a rough morning with tornadoes and all the other stuff, but I had all the cats outside for a while there. It was fantastic. I have 2 in here now, but the whole house to myself without cats. But unfortunately, I went outside to check the weather, and one of them came flying back in. Then while ago, I went outside to get my headphones, and another one came in. All right. So maybe with the headphones, I won't hear it, but I will feel the scratching on my chair. That's how Tom gets attention. He has to scratch on the chair. So if you guys are having a fantastic day and being safe, we had a tornado watch, and then they extended it right here between myself and Oak Island. And I talked to somebody from McConnell. He said, no, it's been a peaceful day over there. It's just been raining. I'm like going, well, I don't know. My phone kept on going off like, oh, there's a tornado right at your right door. And I looked outside. I'm like, I don't see anything, but I'll stay in the area which doesn't have windows because I'm not going to, be foolish. We got aim this down a little bit. You're probably like, want to see a little bit more what I'm doing. It's less of the woohoo. The cat sneak up on me and start tickling my legs. It's like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Woohoo. It's a little bit's over here now. So maybe that means that if a little bit's over here, Tom may be like, well, because a little bit is the oldest or the biggest of our cat tribe. You feel like I got talking to the microphone that's on my neck, but it's not. It's my headphone mic. All right. Oh, I remember this song. This Jesus thing is a smash hit. They're being a little on the sarcastic side. Well, I don't know about sarcastic, but it's not sarcasm unless you're being mean, because sarcasm literally means, sarc means flesh, and chasm means like a chasm. Sarcasm means the shredding of the flesh. To rip a chasm in the flesh. So they're not being sarcastic, just ironic. So evidently this is the body we're building. I'm working out. I'm building a body here. I'm bodybuilding. That's how I'll say it. What did you do today? I was bodybuilding. Oh yes, Petra, fire it up. I had this CD. I still have the CD. It's the same CD I've had since I was a kid. Da, 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 da. Begins to show. All right, I'm gonna make the things vertical this time. I haven't listened to this one. I don't know the lyrics anymore. Though by the everlasting torch, the all-consuming fire ran. Eliminating force. Anyway. I do know the chorus, though. I'm all fired up. I'm all fired up. Alright, here comes bag number dos. Numero dos. Hopefully the internet's better now. It was like lagging this morning. I would say this is a storm, but it's just the way it is here. Living out in the... Somebody thought I live out in the country. I was like, no, I just live at the beach, and we just don't have the greatest infrastructure. I mean, it's not a priority. Yeah, don't cross your legs. So what's up, everybody out there? I saw somebody was watching, but as soon as I noticed, he disappeared. Probably got scared. Be at this heavenly celebration. Wait, hold on. This piece. I thought it was a square piece at first. I'm all fired up. Alright, let me make sure I got everything right. Alright. Sometimes I get a little bit ahead of myself, and I got to make sure I check before I go to the next page. I'm glad they put it in smaller bags this time. Alright, check. Look at that blue. I like that color of blue. I think it's a pretty neat looking color. It's not my favorite color though. But it's a nice slate blue. Alright. Need some moisture on my fingers. Okay, well, I keep thinking I'm going to put it on there, but I got to keep on building other things. Oh, I think I'm building the foot now, it seems like. Hold on, let me double check here. Okay. That's like a foot to me. There's the shoestrings. Oh, just to make sure we're putting it on top of these things too, to give it some double reinforcement. So I didn't know it was gonna be like Gundam, like the back heel and the front were separated so that whenever he could step and have the front foot be like a arch, I guess. There we go. So this is actually the left leg. Whoops. Oh, prayer chain. That's the music group. I'm not saying go to your prayer chain right now. Again and again and again and again. They were very somber music for the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, this song's called Dig Dug, I think. Evidently we're building the other leg. Do you even know my heart? Oh, dig it deep. Dig it deep. Yeah, dig it deep. It's a great song. It's probably my voice is not giving it any justice whatsoever. All right, let me double check, make sure I'm not jumping something here, because sometimes I'll get ahead and forget something. All right, double. Building foot now. I don't know why we don't just do this while we're doing it, but oh, we got to put it together and then put it down. Gotcha. Well, I guess this is a good way to reinforce it, because you're not just putting blocks built down, you're building a side and then reinforcing them by putting it down, so it locks it into place. A lot of new building techniques that they've incredibly, over the last, since I've been building since the 70s. Back then it was just, top-down approach to building. Now it has changed so much. And I keep saying this over and over again, but the first time I ever really was wowed by it, how much different things are now, was the building of that Star Trek. It wasn't even Lego, it was Creo blocks, I think. It was the little Star Trek shuttle from the rebooted Star Trek movie. I was just like, whoa, I was building, I was like, this is nothing. And all of a sudden, whoa, it just came out of nowhere. It put it together and it all came to one thing. I know what you're going to say. That is not film yet. Yeah, I feel like I missed a piece of it. Because there's a wedge down here. On the leg. I missed a piece somewhere. Elmo's world. I don't see any pieces missing. Alright. When you get extra pieces left over, it confuses me. I keep thinking, okay, I'm missing some pieces somewhere on the thing. I noticed this song, but I can't tell who it is. I wish it would show it on this part. It doesn't show that part though. Oh, it's Bleach. Okay. I like Bleach's first album. This is their second one. I didn't listen to it nearly as much. All right, bag number 3. There's one of these really unusual pieces. It's like a honeycomb piece or something. Honeycomb, we love honeycomb. Or some kind of waffle. All right, got all these little ball joints we're just going to put in here. This is definitely college era music, right? It's music that I definitely listened to in college. All right, here's what goes on those blue things where you put on the back while ago. You're like, what is that for? Voila. Probably for the X-wings themselves, the literal wings. Yep, so too soon. We're going to do 2 times what we're doing right now, so. It's going to be probably the left 2 wings and the right 2 wings. So build 2 of these. Next page. Well, that's going to mean it can't close the wings. The good thing about ChristianRock.net Classic is that you hardly ever hear a repeat because you hear this wide variety of like 3 decades of music. Albeit the 70s had very little and it got more and more toward the 90s. All right, let me double check. I definitely remember the band they're playing right now. Oh, okay, so it's like upside down. So we're building. Hold on, let me double check how I'm doing this here. I turn around to the back. This goes upside down. This goes like this. Like that right there. So it's from the front. So it will close. It'll close on the flat part. Okay. Now we're building the opposite wings. Doesn't take very long to build these. Okay. See, I can't go too long with them evidently. Maybe that's what it is. It's like I can't make long videos. I wonder if there's a correspondence to the length of the video and the space on the actual. I mean, it's streaming live, but it's also caching. There's not much room on your hard drive. I bet it does have an effect on it. Okay. All right, so even though they can't get close enough to connect, they would. So there's these wings for the X-wings. Looks very Partridge Family down here, especially in the back. Partridge Family bus, I'm saying. Now we're building the kind of the thrust plate, which would be the thrusters on the actual X-wing fighter. This is what it was. Oh, I just ordered like 4 like Lego type skeleton things that you can make mechs out of. I'm sitting here going, 4 of those for $2. It's basically 4 for $10, which is $2.50 each, shipping included, off of eBay. And I can't do those come because I think that would be excellent. I could probably take like a car, reconstruct it around this frame and make it into a mech. I don't know if I can put a figure in it though, because it has a head. So I don't know if you can flip the head off and put a figure inside or something. I have to wait till I get it, but I'm very much looking forward to those. Probably nothing will come today because we're having a storm and the mailman's afraid to drive on a stormy day. Oh no, he might get wet. No, yeah, I understand though. Maybe the other day since about sending comic books, and I was like, that motto, rain or snow or even sleet, does not exist here. It rained, I can't come down the road. Might as well get this guy built. I got 2 different faces for him. I think I'll do the open mouth face. I'm sure there's like a visor somewhere too. Let's get back to the building. This piece, we're building the arms at this point. Lots and lots of room. A big, big table with lots and lots of food. A big, big yard where we can play football. A big, big house. It's my father's house. And we're not talking about this house. This is not a big, big house. We're talking about that house where everybody's welcome to come. I got family. Oh, it's a dark gray. I'm looking for a black piece. It's not a black piece. It's dark gray. Come and go with me to my father's house. Come and go with me to my father's house. It's a big, big house with lots and lots of room. A big, big table. That can't be the right piece. Hold on. Because it's not connecting right there. It's the only piece other than that one, which is its twin. Oh, I just realized, okay, I'm not supposed to put it on there. I'm supposed to put it on this part. So, there we go. Now I see. The next piece covers the yellow piece. Voila. If I'd have put it up there, it'd have been wrong anyway. There we go. And go with me to my father's house. Come and go with me to my father's house. It's a big, big house with lots and lots of room. A big, big table with lots and lots of food. A big, big yard where we can play football. A big, big house. It's my father's house. Y'all know that song. It's Audio Adrenaline. Oh, I better be careful. I'll get a copyright strike because I sound just like Audio Adrenaline. I mean, that voice of mine. We can play football. A big, big house. It's my father's house. Okay, I like to make sure these little holes aren't on the outside. Which doesn't really matter for the middle finger. Okay, and I guess that's his thumb, so I don't see anything else I'm supposed to put on it. All right, this is his left arm. Voila. This sounds like bashing the code before they were bashing the code. Farrell and Farrell. Okay, that's a band I didn't know about. I'm sure my friend had their cassette tape. Yeah, it was a shame that after I got to know this guy that took me to church whenever I was 15, I was in 10th grade, and he was in 12th grade, so he graduated and it was no longer in the youth group, and anyway. Then I was old enough to drive, so I became kind of like that, so I took people to church. It's okay. I don't remember what his name was, but he used to take me to youth group and everything. Let's see. Got that part? Yeah, it's the same piece as that. Peace I leave with you. Not as this world gives, I give you. Yeah, that's not what Jesus meant by peace. He meant by a different peace. Pew pew. Wow, this sounds so much like Bash. Farrell and Farrell sounds like some kind of Southern gospel group, but this is nothing like what I imagined that. You know, you ever seen a record and you're like going, oh, yeah, okay, it looks like something that my parents will listen to. This is very that 80s sound that I can't explain. Oh, my cat found me. All right, Tom, I love you too, but go away. Okay. Oh my gosh, he's gonna make me pet him. Stop scratching on my chair, please. Here's some petting. All right, so guys, how do you like that arm right there? All right. Okay, now go away. I petted you 5 times. Okay, where's that? Right here? That cat wants to be petted 24/7. Okay, what am I doing here? It's this piece. Nope. This is what I hate about these big books. They're so fat that they keep wanting to pop up. I'm looking for, okay, so it's metallic-ish. Guardian, that's who this is. Okay. Now I've got a conundrum. That little teeny tiny dot. Didn't even notice those before. Okay, so I'm guessing he's got 2 handles for lightsabers, but only one will become the true lightsaber. Here we got it so far. But we're going to build the action figure. Nope, we're going to build the chess piece. Mirror on oxen free. Here's that's the mirror on the wall. That's the next course. Curiosity killed the cat. That's the name of the song. I wasn't making it up. Okay, we got the chess piece on. Alright, so for the little dude, we got the lightsabers. Well, we got a lightsaber that's fully lit. But if I'm going to put him in the thing, I don't want to have it lit. And it shows where to put his gun when he's in the cockpit on these little sides. So he's got 2 sidearms. Put one sidearm right here. Okay, so I guess you put both sidearms on both of those pegs. And then on the back, you could put the lightsaber fully that way. I thought you got to use, I thought it was going to go like this. It's going to go on this side. Well, I guess it knocked it out of his arms anyway. They actually have cats playing on the song. Yeah. Alright, so here he is inside of his mech cart. There's still a lot of pieces left. And there's a cat trying to get my attention again. Alright, come on. Don't get 2 pages at one time. Get 1 page at a time. Sweetie, can I pet you later? Here's the lightsaber for him. So we got him with his lightsaber, and here he is beside a Batman. I haven't finished with him yet. So you're paying $1 more for this. This is $15. This is $15.99. Well, $14.99, $15.99. I'm thinking the Star Wars thing is, it's not a better mech per se. It's just, I think it's the Star Wars license. Maybe the DC license is not as a. Come here, so I can give you a few more pets on the line. All right, I think we're building the blaster now. Okay, let me get this on here first. I think I can gauge it. No, it's a 3-piece. So there it is. Is there any other pieces to put on it? Yeah, there's a scope. like that. Alright, there's a red piece right here to assemble, or to connect to. Okay, so that's what goes in the little black stack. I was wondering why that one was silver and this one was black. Now I know, because this is the black's gun handle. And this one's it's metallic and black. It matches the gun, this matches this lightsaber. So this is more like Gundam because he has a sword, and Gundams have lightsabers. I mean light swords. Alright, hold on. Flip the page. Alright, so that's completed. Let's see what else they have in this. We have what's kind of like a wilding fighter. A little pack with a bunch of whatever. And it looks like they're really trying to push that Mandalorian thing. Get all these extra pieces left over. Always bugged me because then I think I missed a piece. He's got some extra studs. But I don't have them, but these two things are only ones that match each other. So I'd probably put that one there. That one there. Oh, I got two of these. Why is there two extra ones of these? It makes me really wonder. I missed something. Well, on the bottom right here, it doesn't show there's an extra one there, but I'm gonna put it there because there's two extra ones. Let me double check to see if I did that right. I hate when there's leftover pieces. Oh well, okay. Let me see if I didn't do it. I'm supposed to do on the arms. Oh, it goes the opposite way. Okay, one goes one way and one goes the opposite way. Gotcha. All right, so. Okay, so this extra piece I just stuck on there, it goes the opposite way, so I can kind of become part of that thumb part. I was wondering, like, why don't I have these extra pieces? That's what happens when you get distracted. Like that right there. All right, let me do on the other side now. Cat's getting curious. He's about to jump up here, I bet. Hey, a little bit. Can tell it was out of the corner of my eye until I looked up. All right, so flip that over. All right, so I felt it was like a deja vu. I'm doing something twice, and it's not twice. Okay, let me double check now. All right, there we go. Okay, because when there's two of the exact same thing, that's a little bit, and those aren't like these little pieces. Yeah, you'll always get doubles of those left over, pieces like that, and you always get an extra one of these. Maybe even this. And the lightsaber piece. All right, so we got Luke Skywalker versus Batman. Who would win? So let's. We already looked at Batman, but I just want to look at them side by side again after everything's on. So he definitely more weapons than Batman. All right, so articulation, he's got. I don't count the fingers, but he's got a ball joint up here on his shoulders. He's got a ball joint at his thigh, and then a ball joint at his foot. There's nothing below, of course. I don't consider this articulation. It's just they do move, but they don't help with him really. If it was a person, I mean, there's no frame of reference for that. So you can close it to make them go however they do whenever they like. Why do they open and close in the show again? I mean, you see them do it before they go into like not warp speed. What's it called? Hyperspeed. But I'm not quite sure why. Is like this space mode and this is atmosphere mode. Like I know why Voyager does what it does with the warp narcells. When it goes into atmosphere, it more like resembles a plane, so it can do somewhat of air resistance. And in space, it needs to be up more angular to get a better warp field around it. And you never go to warp in the atmosphere. It would basically destroy all the life. Right, so there's Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing Mech. So what do you guys think? Is this something you're going to pick up? All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'm going to see what these cats want to go outside. Fingers crossed.